That was just on a lighter note. Indeed, I agree with you, the leader of Hospesa. At the end of the day, we should not be divided by our emblems nor our colors. Because all of us, we are going through the very same harsh treatment by our employer. We are exploited the same, and we agree on what is it that we must push for the sake of our members. Allow me, comrades, to say, let me take this opportunity as Nehawu to appreciate this time that we were given to come and talk in this particular platform. Thank the NEC and the management. Let me just say protocol observed, because I know I took part of my time with that beautiful slogan. Nurses. The theme currently says, our nurses, our dignity. The critical questions become, are we affording nurses that particular dignity that they should be given? Are we treating nurses with respect that is due to them? Are we giving nurses an honor that is due to them? Are we giving our nurses love that is due to them? Are we acknowledging and appreciating the hard work and commitment of nurses? The answer lies with management. And I say this because you need to go back and check if everything that you are doing, be it the hours allocated to the nurses, basic conditions of employment, occupational health and safety, and all other policy positions that are expected to be respected by the employer. If you are doing all those comrades, we will answer these particular questions at ease. Nurses are expected to give life and save lives. Are they provided with the equipment and support from management to do exactly that? Currently, we are having our nurses that are not respected at the workplace, including ourselves from the community. How many nurses were killed, comrades, when they were traveling from home to work to pursue that which is called, they are called for, which is to give life and to save life? And it looks like there's no intention to make sure that we provide necessary security support to the nurses. It's a question that we must go and answer. I don't want to be harsh because we are on a celebratory mode, but that celebratory mode must give us a homework to go and chew on. National Democratic Revolution says, we must make sure that in everything that we are doing is to achieve the National Democratic Society. Now, the National Democratic Society is a place where nurses will be happy at the workplace, their working hours will be addressed, and the short staff workers will be addressed. Training plans will be implemented to the latter. Nurses' patients ratio will be respected, and the security of the nurses will be prioritized, including paying the OSD, PMDSs, whatever that is due to the nurses, if those issues are addressed, comrades, I think it will give us hope to say, ultimately, the National Democratic Society will be achieved. Now, the growth curve of the society, we know that even if we are not getting regular stats, but we know the challenges that we are having. Our neighboring countries, SADC and from anywhere else, comrades, they are coming through our borders correctly. Some of them, we know that they are coming through their fences. Unfortunately, all of them, when they have an ailment, they must end at a clinic, they must end at a hospital, they must end in a facility where life is secured and is saved. Unfortunately, the facilities, comrades, the numbers are not growing, but the society is growing. If anything, the numbers of the facilities, it seems they are declining. We said we must make sure that the national health insurance must be implemented. We know that there were pilot projects that were ensuing. Up until now, we as the trade unions, we cannot say this is where we are in achieving this NHI. And I'm saying I want to provoke and challenge management of health to say national health insurance cannot be a rhetoric, but it is something that must be implemented by all. Let us agree that we need to go back to a policy, make policies from the facilities where you come from, make policies influenced by the current material conditions, make policies that will address and change indeed the situation where nurses find themselves in. They are laughing and smiling, but we know that they are heavily stressed. And currently when they raise their voices, disciplinary charges, suspensions, dismissal, frustration, they are sent from pillar to post. I want to say, management, we need one another. Nurses need you to support them, but you also need nurses to make sure that you do exactly what, as the Department of Health, you have promised the people of Northwest to come and do. So I think with those particular words, I want to say, I speak because I was born by my mother who was a nurse, may her soul rest in peace, by my father who was a nurse, who is now on pension. I was born in a small hospital, in fact big one, Chairpersons Hospital. I will continue to advocate for the hospital, comrades, called Chairpersons. I refuse to be silenced in talking about Chairpersons Hospital. Chairpersons Hospital was a village that time when I was born. It was servicing 72 villages that time. And I don't know, because we are talking about this by pay things and so forth and so on. So it means the community around Chairpersons has grown dramatically and drastically. Chairpersons Hospital used to provide good medical practices. Medical side, it was tops. Chairpersons Hospital was one of the biggest hospitals, the first in the country to heal TB. Chairpersons Hospital is one of the first hospitals in the country to master a patient who got burned. Chairpersons Hospital is one of the hospitals that knew how to manage the disability, including to make sure that they are not giving injections to sleep, but they are also kept busy at the craft center. Chairpersons is one of the hospitals that used to provide vegetables, fruits, you name them, for the patients because they had a viable horticulture. Chairpersons Hospital also had what we call vegetable garden. The question that we have to ask today, what is the status of Chairpersons? What are the numbers of the villages that are serviced from Chairpersons? Let us look at the status of Chairpersons, comrades. You know, if you want us really to cooperate and work well, let us also look at the status of Moses Kotane, a hospital named after an icon. If anything, comrades, Bophelo Hospital, Delavaville Hospital, you talk about that hospital in Delaware, that one in Lichtenberg, General Delaware, look at the status of the facilities, comrades. If anything, for the sake of the masses, let us make sure that we turn things around to make sure that we service diligently. Amandla.